obviously we saw some changes on the power play today at practice. Maybe just talk about the kind of thought process behind some of the changes that you guys made today.
I was just get an opportunity to practice it and give us some different looks. To think that we can, replace the first unit power play that we have and be better. I don't think that's necessarily the case. I think that it's good to have some flexibility, whether maybe it's injury or another team with a pre-scout, maybe a power play that goes a little bit longer and you want to make some switches. I know this team has in the past traded out guys. I know just recently Bouchard took over for Tyson Berry, mid-power play often, Kane and Hyman, and even back farther with Chason and Neal. There's been all that, and that's kind of what we're thinking on, and maybe having some different looks, but not replacing our top power play unit.
So next game, first power play, it's the regular first unit that goes out, or are these units kind of what?
You'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to throw that too much out. There's a lot of things to consider. We still have another day of practice. We have another, look and see what Pittsburgh does for their penalty kill. If it's to our advantage of having an extra right shot out there or a left shot up the point or whatever it is, then we'll consider that. But right now, I'm not going to say that that's our first unit.
Kris, just a couple days ago, you seemed pretty adamant about keeping that group. That they were so good over the last few years, and there have been dips and all that, but they've been able to get out of it. And it seems like something's changed pretty quickly. Can you kind of illustrate as to why, or how that's happened? I guess.
Well, we're just practicing, just getting prepared. As a team, you have to be prepared, and I think we're just looking to see what our options are. But Zach Hyman, I believe he scored 70 goals last year, 69, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins was a 100-point guy just recently, and that power play's been the best over the last 5 or 6 years. So, we haven't got off to the start that we wanted to, but to say that we have to blow this up, I think this would be, I know as exciting that is for you guys to have something to write about. I don't think that would be very good a decision on our part.
What have you thought of the play of Zach Hyman? Obviously, like you mentioned, he scored 70 goals last year between the regular season and playoffs, no points yet. Have you seen anything different in his game? Or
No difference, not being able to put the puck in the net, obviously, but he's around that net. He had some opportunities, and, I think about the Dallas game. Like, he had 3 or 4 times scoring chances right in front of the slot. One was intercepted by a defenseman's skate blade. Their goalie made some big saves. Look last night, he had that backdoor play that he put over the net. Another one where he pulled with his backhand. He's having his scoring chances, and it's a confidence thing right now. Once one goes in, things will snowball for him. But, the effort's there. I think when the guy's not scoring goals, you think he's not going to the net. I don't think that's the case with him at all. Just being able to put it in the net.
By the first power play attempt last night looked really good. Did you see it that way? And are you seeing that group is pretty close, or to kind of finding that consistent?
There's always times. You look at the playoffs last year. Against Dallas, against Vancouver. There's 2 times where it looked like we needed to make changes. And then the second half of that series, they absolutely exploded and were able to. Big reason why we won that power play. The power play was the reason why we won that series, because they were so strong. Obviously it didn't happen in the Florida series, but there's always stretches where it doesn't go in. It doesn't look sharp. It's not executing. But I think they'll figure it out, and they'll be able to turn it around.
Kris, this is a Canadian market, so this story is going to dominate the market now for the next 2 days. Can you maybe just talk to us about the line between trying to fix your team but trying not to have a distraction here, something that's bigger than it probably really is.
Yeah, it's tough to, there's always things during the season that you need to address. Even when things are going well, something's usually slipping. And right now, with the way that our season has gone, there's been a lot of things to address. The power play, the penalty kill, scoring goals. That was one thing that I didn't anticipate that we were going to have problems doing right now. We can still be able to check better. But right now, I think to win games, two things are so important: special teams and goaltending. Last night we got exceptional goaltending, and then throughout the regular season, our special teams have not been what we expect. And you look at our run through the playoffs, and the biggest reason why we got through that run was our penalty kill and our power play. And for this team, their identity to have success, our special teams have to be a big part of it. Right now, it's not.
Kris, do you have an update on Corey Perry? Wasn't on the ice.
Yeah, he had treatment. I say treatment, it's light, but he'll be on the ice tomorrow and he'll be ready to play this weekend.
Great.
So it's just a day off.